Hello everyone, I am Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all another Wi-Fi battle. This battle is going to be in the OU tier once again, and my opponent for it is going to be Haydunn this time, another PokeTuber on YouTube, and this time I'm going to actually change my team, and I'm going to be using this one, which is kind of a mixed OU-ish kind of battle. But fun fact, I was actually going to use the team that I used against Tesla Mouse in the last battle, but because it's a battle against Haydunn, a person that I followed for many years, that I'm finally having the opportunity to battle for the first time ever, I wanted to actually debut my battle against him with Sharpedo basically. So I just picked out one of my teams that has Sharpedo in it and just decided to use it against Haydunn. And he's actually also going to bring somewhat of a very unique, interesting OU team. I thought he would actually bring something along the lines of Tapu Koko or Tapu Lele or something, along with some Ultra Beasts like Nihilego. Well, he did bring Nihilego at least. But I was actually expecting a more OU-ish kind of team, and the team that he has seems to be more on the lines of Borderline more than anything. Which is still OU, but you know, I just, was expecting something completely try hard, if I can say so myself. Because remember that battle with Shofu, he just brought nothing but power. Well, here Haydunn's bringing nothing but heat, it seems, because a lot of his mons are actually much lower tiered looking. Like this Magnezone, even though I think it's OU still, but not a whole lot of people use it, honestly. And anyways, I digress. Let's get into the battle. I'm going to lead off with Nihilego, and he leads off with Pinhead, which is the Magnezone. I was hoping he wouldn't lead with this, honestly, especially because I was actually hoping he'd think that I'd lead with Swampert to get Stealth Rocks up, but he actually still led with this thing anyways, the Magnezone. And I had to make a predictable switch into Rotom-H, which was like my only thing that could take a Flash Cannon, honestly. I mean, I could have switched in Swampert as well, but he would just get an easy switch into Tangrowth, which I didn't want. So I went into Rotom-H. He actually switches out because, actually no, he went for Volt Switch and went into Lily, which is the Nihilego of his own. He goes for Stealth Rocks, which was what I anticipated. Most Nihilegos usually like to run hazards, so I figured, you know what, let's just stay in and Volt Switch. He probably wasn't expecting it, but honestly, this was all I could do, honestly, because there's nothing I can do on a Nihilego, honestly. So here, he's going to switch out as I switch in Swampert, obviously, on the Volt Switch. And I'm going to double switch here into Nihilego once again, thinking, you know what, he's probably going to switch out into Tangrowth. And he does. Now here, I was actually going to risk it, and actually I don't risk it. I switch in Nihilego here. Now here I know these Tangrowths can carry Earthquake because a lot of them are Assault Vest. So I decide to hard switch once again and go into Skarmory to see if he actually has the Earthquake. However, this is actually my biggest misplay, because he himself is also going to switch out, not wanting to stay in on a Nihilego. Even though I'm pretty confident that if they're Assault Vest, they can actually take one Sludge Wave and then retaliate with Earthquake and take me out completely. Or pin me down to my sash if I have one. But he actually just double switches and goes back into Magnezone, which freaking Steel Traps me, or whatever you call it. The Magnet pulls me, so I'm basically trapped and I couldn't switch out. Now here, I was actually hoping to get a layer of Spikes up before this thing kills me with Thunderbolt, but it outsped me anyway, so I was like, damn it all. I couldn't get this thing going whatsoever. And it sucks that I lost Skarmory, because he brings in the one thing that actually I needed Skarmory for, and it was this Gyarados, the Thick Shrimp here. And now I'm going to just go for Stealth Rocks because I knew it was going to switch out, obviously. There's no way he's going to stay in with a Magnezone and a Swampert. And here, I'm definitely going to Roar him because I know these Gyaradoses like to Dragon Dance when they have the opportunity to. And from my experience, I've had terrible experiences with Mega Gyarados. They just get one Dragon Dance up and it's always game for me. So it's really annoying that I have to deal with Mega Gyarados here once again. Like, a lot of people who use Mega Gyarados have always just given me the slip because they always manage to put me in a situation where they just are free to get a Dragon Dance up. And for some reason, the teams that I carry against these Mega Gyarados never seem to have anything for it after it gets going, which is annoying. But anyways, here, I phased him into Lily, the Nihilego, and he actually switches back out into Nudes, which is the Tangrowth. And I think here I anticipated this again and just went back into Nihilego. And here, I think here I don't think I switch out. I think I just go for a Sludge Wave for once. Yeah, I think I go for Sludge Wave once again. He's gonna go for Leftovers, or no, he's gonna have Leftovers, which actually confirms that it's not even Assault Vest, which is actually surprising. It makes me wonder what this set even is if it's not Assault Vest. But this explains why he switched in switched out the Tangrowth initially on the Nihilego. But here, because I thought he was going to switch out once again, I did switch into Rotom this time to see if he tries to go for Earthquake once again, because my concern with this Tangrowth was that this thing could have Earthquake. I wanted to see if it was a Soul Vest, which it wasn't. But here I tried to see if he'd actually try to switch out the Tangrowth once again, and he didn't. And then here I just switched in Rotom-H and takes a Sleep Powder, which is actually another move I did not expect on this Tangrowth. I was expecting this Tangrowth to be a Soul Vest or something, and if it had leftovers, I wasn't expecting it to have Sleep Powder, honestly. Which is actually kind of crazy. Now here, I'm just going to stay in and just burn a turn of sleep, because honestly, if I don't burn any turns of sleep, you saw in that last battle with just Weavile how I just couldn't burn any turns of sleep, and as a result, I just literally couldn't do anything with my Seismitoad. So here, I'm just going to switch out my Rotom as he sends in the Nihilego of his own. I have to switch in my Nihilego because I know now he's going to definitely go for a Power Gem. And this is my only thing that can take it. Actually, my Swampert could have taken it as well, but I didn't know if this thing had Grass Knot. Because I know these Nihilegos can carry Grass Knot. I know it carries rocks, but I did not know if it carried Grass Knot. So here I'm just gonna take a Power Gem, and then here I'm going to actually go for a Mirror Coat just to take out this Nihilego, because I know this thing is gonna be a threat if it gets going. Because if it kills one of my mons, it's going to get a Beast Boost, and then nothing can stop it, obviously. Especially if it's not choiced, because then it can switch its moves around the way it wants according to every matchup, and then just run house, and that would just be not good. Now here he's gonna go into Katana, which is the Weavile, and this is another mon that I actually have problems with, because first of all, it's really fast, and another reason is it got knockoff, so it can knock off literally anything. Now here I'm gonna actually make the riskiest play of them all here and just switch in Sharpedo, and then here it's gonna go for Ice Shard, which is actually better than knockoff in my opinion, because knockoff would have probably knocked me down to half HP, which is not good for me right now. Now here, I definitely am calling him to predict me to protect, because that's what most people like to do with Sharpedo when they're putting an opponent in a bad position. They put him in 50-50s where they have to predict them to switch out, anticipating a protect, or they just straight up attack, predicting them to not go for protect. But here I did anticipate a switch. I just didn't know what switch it was though, unfortunately, and I actually sent in Swampert on a Tangrowth, which is not the best matchup ever, honestly. So once again, I'm forced to switch out. So this is really annoying me so far. I have to switch out, and here I go into Micro Oven again, hoping that he goes for the Giga Drain and not like knockoff or something. And if he goes for Sleep Powder, even better. But he does go for Giga Drain, so I was like glad I didn't stay in there, because I kind of wanted to stay in just to phase him out in case he tries to go for another Sleep Powder or something. Not that he can, because if he does, he'll break Sleep Claws and whatnot. But yeah, I switched into Rotom here, and just to burn another turn of sleep. And then here afterwards, I think he's gonna switch out. Into what exactly, I forgot, but he's gonna switch out right here. He's gonna switch out Nudes, and then here he's gonna go into Chewed Gum, which is actually the annoying ass Clefable. I actually have not seen any Clefables in Sun and Moon for quite a while now, so it's kind of interesting that Haydunn of all people actually brings one. I mean, I think he used this thing in the GBA as well when he was in the GBA as well, so it kind of makes sense that he would actually still have this thing around. Here I wake up finally from this damn sleep and actually go for Pain Split just to get some HP back with this Rotom, because especially when I'm taking rocks every time I switch in. So I'm actually glad he made this switch, because my Rotom not only got some recovery from leftovers, but I was able to burn more turns of sleep. His Nihilego's gone, so that thing doesn't just easily switch in. He can't switch in Gyarados, because if I wake up, he'll just get Volt Switched. But here I'm gonna Volt Switch because this thing went for Calm Mind, so I'm like, holy cranberries, I do not want this thing to start running house on me now. Now here I'm gonna go into the Swampert just to go for the Roar, honestly. I think he does go for another Calm Mind here. No, he actually goes for Moonblast. But this is the thing. I was hoping, because he only had +1, that I'd be able to take one, proc my Yappa Berry, then phase him out. But he got a crit with Moonblast, so I was like, are you freaking kidding me? This is bullcrap. This got me so pissed that I had to send out my Salamence here, intimidate this Clefable, hope he stays in, and I'm just gonna now retaliate with the freaking Supersonic Sky Strike on this thing, because honestly, that was so damn annoying. I could have phased him into a better matchup than this Clefable, because the reason why I couldn't switch out into anything other than Swampert was because I had no switch-ins to Clefable. But now that I freaking lost Swampert and this Clefable's at +1, now I literally have nothing to do. And I was trying to save this Flyinium Z for something else on his team, like the Tangrowth, for example, but now I just have to waste it on this Clefable, because if I don't kill this Clefable right now, it's going to run house through my team as well, which is unfortunate. Now here he's going to go back into Weavile. Take rocks damage, which is good. But I think here is where I actually switch out into Rotom-H just to sack it. No, actually it's not Rotom-H. It's actually my Nihilego, because my Nihilego is actually what's unfortunately weakened. And if that Gyarados gets a +1 in Dragon Dance, there's nothing this thing can do to it, honestly. So I just decided to sack it. He's going to go for the Icicle Crash, predicting my switch into something else. Actually, no, there's no reason for him not to go for Icicle Crash, because it outspeeds my Salamence, because my Salamence didn't even get +1 Dragon Dance. So, yeah, he kind of made the right call going for Icicle Crash then, never mind. And now here I'm just going to go into Sharpedo. Now here I believe I just tried to go for the Protect, actually, because I was thinking he would this time think that I would try to predict him or something, or just stay in and go for the attack. He unfortunately actually calls this Protect and actually switches it back into the Gyarados, the Mega Gyarados. And unfortunately this Sharpedo does not have Poison Jab to at least do some damage to this Mega Gyarados. I don't think I ran Poison Jab for a while with this Sharpedo, so I think it makes sense that I actually only go for Crunch here. I don't Mega Evolve because I know this thing is gonna just try to go for a Dragon Dance. So what I'm trying to do here is actually at least keep up with its speed and actually try to get some damage off. I was hoping for a defense drop here, which I did not get with Crunch, unfortunately, because I feel like maybe I could have gotten something going. Because look, here what I'm going to do is actually Mega Evolve with Sharpedo, because at this point the only thing I can literally do, honestly, is just go for a flinch with Ice Fang. Not even with Waterfall, with Ice Fang. I go for Ice Fang because first of all I don't have Waterfall on this Sharpedo. I think the other move I had was Psychic Fangs. So yeah, here I go for Ice Fang, just hope for a flinch or a freeze. I did get a freeze here, but looking at how much damage that did, not considering that it was a crit, I thought I could have maybe taken this thing out with a Crunch, but I didn't, and now this thing is going to be able to take me out with a Crunch, so that actually really sucks that I actually lost Sharpedo right here. Now I'm going to send in Salamence to get an Intimidate off, hope he doesn't carry Ice Fang. Maybe I can live one Dragon Dance, but now that I think about it, he got +1 and Mega Gyarados' attack stat is really high, so the fact that he just puts it back at neutral kind of means nothing, I guess. So I guess this was for naught, basically. As you can see here, I'm basically just gonna lose to this Mega Gyarados because it got one Dragon Dance up, and there was literally nothing on my team that can handle this Mega Gyarados, unfortunately. The only thing that I had was the Skarmory and the Swampert, and they both just kind of went down, unfortunately. So yeah, and there goes my what's it called, Rotom-H, and I just lose this battle. I get 4-0'd in this battle, but I mean, it's a battle with Haydunn, and I kind of just wanted to show it. This would be the first time I battle Haydunn. It's just a shame that in the tier that I actually performed my best, I actually lose this badly against him. One of the reasons why I always had a hard time battling Haydunn was because he would always ask for lower tiered battles. So for me to actually finally get the opportunity to battle him in the tier where I performed the best, and then just lose to this badly, it's kind of unfortunate, honestly. But either way, it was still fun battling Haydunn. I personally found it honorable to finally battle him after so many years of battling, not battling him, but following him for many years, basically. And yeah, I finally got this opportunity here in Gen 7. But yeah, I mean, at first I was actually kind of mad that I lost, but I mean, at this point I'm kind of over it. I just wanted to showcase this battle, but like remembering it kind of still throws in some of that salt, but it's all good. I'll get over it very quick anyways. But anyways, I digress. I'm talking way too much once again. Thank you all for watching this battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below if you guys want to. And stay tuned for more battles because I still have a lot of them to post. So I'll catch you guys later.